Hello everybody, this is the last part of the brush handle making series. You have seen me turn these brush handles. Now it's time to do the finishing parts. I have to do this thing, the burning, and put some clear coat on them and glue some knots. So this video is going to be a little bit longer, not very long, but a little bit longer. I'm going to show you all the steps, and we shall take a last talk after this video. So we shall see you in the end of the video, I hope so at least. Enjoy this last part. See you in the end of the video. Bye for so long. Bye. Over the torch. And there we got it. Yeah, that is how I do when I brand my brush handles. I'm at my work. I've done this stamp or whatever you call it. And I just heat it up. It's made of brass, this one, so it gets really hot, and then I just push it on the hot stamp on the wood. So that's how I do it. Thought I could show you. Use a spray can with clear coat on these brush handles. I got them on a wire like this, a screw in the middle so it holds in place, and I just, as you can see, it's ML just spraying it. This is the first this is the first coat I do. I just spray it. Something like that. Then I'm gonna hang it for drying, and then I'm gonna take a sandpaper on it. Just gonna grab another one just a moment. That's my basement here. It stinks like hell. My wife and daughter don't like it, but it's for a good cause. It's another one. This is my ML first brush that I done. I tried to give it in focus this time. I always start with the bottom, and then I try to get clear coat in here. Of course, I get it on my fingers sometimes, but something like that. And then I try to get some clear coat in there. And then, of course, try to get clear coat on this in here, and something like that. Then I'm gonna let it dry for tomorrow, and then I'm gonna take a little bit sandpaper, take sandpaper, it's 400 grit paper or something, and let it. Then after that, take a new coat of clear coat and do it 3, maybe 4 times. We shall see how many times I need, but it have to be. I have to be satisfied with it before it's finished. So 3, maybe 3, 4. We shall see. Hello, this is Omega brush. I'm gonna use this knot to glue on one of these brush handles that I turned. I'm gonna show you how I do. This is first step. I open it with a knife or something, then I grab it and pop that out. When that's done, it looks like, and then I of course chop off this plastic thing here, then it looks like this, the knot, and this is too big to fit in the hole, doesn't fit, as you can see in all these holes, so I have to grind it. So I grind it like this, and get the size that fits, as you can see, like that. But there is still a little bit I have to grind away from brush handles I have done right there. And when that's done, I'm can feed it like this. And I'm using 2 compounds of glue, first base. This is a quick hardens really quick. Take a big blob here. I think it's finished when I've done this knot. Big paper here, and then I'll take the hardener. So equal amount of both of these. Then I just stir it. It takes a couple of minutes. It's hardens really quick, so I have to work not fast but pretty fast, so the glue doesn't harden before I can use it. Take out the knot, use a spatula or something, you put it there, sorry, I'm going to do like this, like I always do, and try to grab out some glue, put it in the hole, without spilling or dropping everywhere. I know approximately how much I have to put in this hole before the glue. When I have enough glue, I'm just gonna check with a knot in a couple of seconds here. So I do like that first, then I just check with a knot and see if it's put some glue there. There is no glue, so I can add more glue in the hole. I think something like that. I'm gonna show you another way. Now I can feel, as you can see, there is glue on the knot there. So now I can feel that the glue is working. Just grabbed it, the knot a bit, and screw it easily. I don't want to have too much glue. Just feeling it, jerking it a little bit. It looks like it's straight. Now there is glue everywhere on the base of that knot, and that's just checking so everything is straight. And I know that this height from the loft from that end to that is about 62 millimeters something. I have measured it before, so this is the height where the knots is coming, and the dog is up in on the table. As you can see, it's the same height as the original loft side height. So this takes not so long time. Now I just have to wait for it for some minutes, and I can see almost, not yet, but the glue is starting to harden. So it takes 4 or 5 minutes, and then it's too late to use this glue. So I have to be rather quick, but that's the way I do it, and that's the finished knot on it. My first glued knot on this Frank Strömberg design. I'm gonna glue a new knot. These are the 24 millimeter knots that I buy from Maggards. It's synthetic knots. I like them very much. Really nice knots. And you remember this one? When I did a failure, I thought I could show you how I glue this one. This is a big, deep, not big, a very deep hole. So if I use this knot and push it, I hold it like this and push it to the bottom, it looks like this. So it's too deep hole in that, so I have to do something to know where to stop. I want it to be approximately that height on that knot. So easy ways to find some coins, washers or something. Oh, sorry, I got several coins here, a lot of coins because it's too deep. And when I pushed it, can't push it anymore. The coins is at the bottom of that knot. You get the loft height I want to have on this knot. So this is one way you can measure how much you have to put, how much glue you have to put on the. Sorry, I'm mumbling again. How deep you want that knot to be stuck in the brush handle. I'm using the same glue to compound, using first the base. I always take a decent blob, and then I take the hardener, poke a hole in it and squeeze out, and then stir this glue. It's a quick hardener, so it takes a couple of minutes, and it's hardened enough so you can't use it. So I have to work pretty fast, as I told you when I glue the other knot. I'm taking out these coins and start to put, sorry, mumbling and fiddling as usual. Take a little bit of glue, like that. Put it on the bottom. Take a coin and try to push it down, like that. Take another small coin. These are Norwegian crowns I'm using right now. A small hole in that, so the glue is coming out of that hole and around the coin, of course, too. Like that, a little bit more. And then I'm taking this and take a glue to the side, so there is glue all the way down to the bottom. Then more coins. Sorry if I have my hands in the way, like that, and one more coin. This is 50 cents, like that. Then I take a little bit more glue. I know the height right now, so I just fix some glue here so it fills up the, sorry if I'm mumbling, the corners and so on, so there is glue all the way from the bottom to the top, like that. Take the last coin. I don't know really what this is coin. 20 leke, it says here. I don't know what coin that is. And then squeeze it so the glue is coming out on these sides a little bit. Now I don't have to take so much glue on this. I have to cover that coin with glue, and don't want to have too much glue, because if I have too much glue, when I squeeze that knot, if I have too much glue and I squeeze that knot, the glue is coming up on the corner sides here, so know that, as you can see, there is glue on that, sorry, on that bottom here. So I just take the knot and push it a little bit, grab it. So if I'm out of focus, I have to do this so it works for me, like that. And there is some measurement I want to see, so it's decent, straight here at least, something like that, I think. Sorry if I'm out of focus here, but and there's just some drops of glue coming out here, and I don't want to have that glue there, so I have to work with it a little bit like that. And I think that looks pretty good for me. So there is the knot glued. The thing I was talking about, if I have too much glue and I push it, sometimes it happens. You actually take another knot here and explain it. You have to have glue on the bottom, of course, and glue maybe a bit up here, so the knot is tight, secured in the hole. But if you have too much glue and you push it, you're gonna get glue running over these edges here, corners here, and then you get glue all over the knot, and maybe glue running down this brush handle. That doesn't look so nice, so it's a little bit fiddly first time you do it, but you have to think a little bit. But when you have done a couple of brushes, you have glued some knots on, it's not so difficult. But this is the one way to do it if you have a big hole. Of course, there's a little bit weight there now because there's some money in it, but it doesn't bother me. I hope it doesn't bother the new owner of this, because this brush I'm going to send to a person that told he wanted this specific brush handle when I did the first video. So far we have glued. You know how I do it when I glue. It's not so tricky. It's just use some glue that works. As you can see, this hardens really fast. It starts to get really hard. As you can see, I can't use that glue anymore. It's started to get hardened. So it's a quick glue, but it takes. It's hardened now, and it's gonna take at least a couple of hours before it's fully hardened. So, hi, now you have seen me doing these brush handles and gluing the knots, but there's one thing I have to do more. I buy these fake leather. I chop up, or take a scissors and cut this piece, and when that's finished, I take the sewing machine. I'm not gonna sew today, but I'm gonna show you. The next I fold this end like that and do a sewing there, so get a hole here, and I do it on both sides. This is step 2. When that's finished, it looks like this. Then I fold it like this, and I sew a little bit more. It looks like this. So now you have a almost finished pouch. Then I just turn this inside out. See if I can do it quick and easy. And when that's done, take a pencil and poke in these corners, so the corners will look pretty. Something like that. And there you got the pouch. It's not ready yet, but this is the pouch I do. Then I take some threads, white nice threads, and put it like this. So now there is a finished pouch, and just put the brush in there, and this is how I deliver the brushes I made. So I do everything by hand. So this is the final touch I do on these brush handles before. Yeah, back again. pour the whiskey. Cheers. As you saw, there's a lot of steps to doing these brush handles. Here's one finished pouch I have, and here's the brush handle that I turned and glued the knot on and clear coated. So I put them in there, and this is the way I deliver these brush handles or brushes. This is another one that I clear coated and branded Emil. I'm gonna put it. This is my own, but this is a little bit larger because that's a knot, but it still fits in here, and there is no issues delivering these brushes in these pouches like this. I think it's a nice idea to do because the first brushes I delivered, I took actually toilet paper roll. These brush handles like these fits in a toilet paper roll, so I had a paper roll that was that height. If this would be the toilet roll holder, it's up there, and then put some tape on the ends. It doesn't look so pretty when you deliver it like that. It's much prettier to deliver it in this package, I think. I know a lot of work maybe to do these pouches. When they deliver, they got the bag home, this package, they probably throw these away or put it in the cupboards and never use it. But still, I think it's pretty to deliver like this. I can put that effort to doing it. I like it. I think it's really fun. Yeah, there is some other old brushes I've done a long time ago. This is all my first brushes I did. I had another knot, but I think this knot is too flimsy. It doesn't have that backbone on it like this one have. There is much more backbone on this one. So I like these brushes very much. So I only use these knots for muggards. As you can see, I have different styles. This, I can start with this. This is the first brush I do with oak. This is the first brush I do with walnut. I don't do walnut brush handles anymore because I don't have any walnut. I have oak. This is the 2-ball brush, as you can understand. There's 2 balls, and this is the half brush because it's not a whole brush. So these are the designs I have from beginning, and now from today actually I have talked to Frank Strömberg. This is the Frank Strömberg design. My wife is dancing for me there. I think it's really fun. I think it's fun at least. So this is the Frank Strömberg design. It's a new design. It's Frank Strömberg asked me if I could do this. I brand them with my initials. This is my own brush, and I glued bob knot on that one. So this is my brush, but I'm gonna do a couple of these brush handles too and put this knot on it, so they're gonna look like I can't show it. Yeah, a lot of work, a lot of small things to think about, but I think it's fun. If you want to buy, contact me. If I have brush handles home. I don't have so many right now because this one is already sold, or not sold. I'm going to give it away to that person as a gift. Some of these, I know some of these going to go away to other places. I have people that want to buy these. Some Swedish persons have contacted me, want to buy some brush handles. I never glue a knot on these before I sell them. If someone want to buy just a handle, it's okay. I put an own knot on it. If they want some different ball brush, whole brush, brush, or whatever kind of knots they want to put it in, it's up to them. So just, I glue a knot on them if they want. Otherwise they can glue whatever kind of knot they want. It's a 25mm hole, as you saw. So 24mm knots fits perfect there. Yeah, what more can I say? Thank you for watching, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed this little longer video, and this, I hope you like this series. It was took me a couple of weeks to do this actually, but now I have done it, and I have these maggot knots at home, came today, so it's newly glue this, so I have to start to turn some brush handles and start to take contact with people that have asked for these brush handles before. Cheers, have a great weekend. We shall see you on Sunday. I'm going to do a video on Sunday. Bye for so long, have a great weekend. Bye bye.